Fearless girls, it's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. How about you take a moment, tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline, let everybody know they need to tune in. It's your girl. It's Friday, FriDAZE, and she's back. Yes, and share it on your timeline. Tag, tell it. Let everybody know they need to tune in. Tag at least 3 of your fearless girls friends that need to be on. Tell them your fearless girls leader is on and they don't want to miss it. Yeah, that's right. Tell them to tune in. They don't want to miss what God is doing. It's your fearless girls leader. And yes, I'm going to say something about God because I'm a Jesus lover. It's who I am, is what I do, is how I roll. Yes, that's what we do. And it's Friday, and I need you to tune in, roll up your sleeves. Let's get busy. We got a nugget that we just need to address. Of course, your girl got on Trap Gloss Lollipop. Go to trapgloss.com. Check out our new website, trapgloss.com. And I know all of y'all trap gloss lovers that got some trap gloss. If you've been wearing your trap gloss, you probably need a re-up. So get you some Lollipop. Lollipop is popping tonight, and I want you to be on. So go to trapgloss.com. Get your Lollipop while you can and while it is still available. I'm glad to have you on tonight, sure enough. And listen, I hope all of you had an incredible Mother's Day. If you are a mother, Jesus, if you are a mother, I hope you had a great Mother's Day this past Sunday, because I had an incredible, an amazing, a phenomenal, a magnificent, a memorable Mother's Day. And it just did my heart so good. And I just want to say thank you to all of those who shouted me out and loved on me. And listen, if you did not see the video that the Fearless Girls teachers did, you need to go back to Fearless Girls sites, wherever you catch Fearless Girls, because they probably plugged it in there on Sunday. When I tell you, they had me ugly crying. It was an ugly cry moment. They had all of the elements that really just made me holler and cry. And I want you to be able to check it out. So check it out. But I really do hope you all had an incredible time. So listen, today's nugget is a moment of encouragement that will give you some insight on one of the subjects that we are going to talk about during the She Rises Summer Conference in Chicago this coming July 23rd through the 28th. Yes, and I want you to be able to check it out. So right there, you see the registration. You'll see it again in just a few minutes, but I want you to be able to check it out. It is going to be a phenomenal time, and it's time for you to rise. It's time for you to rise, and that QR code right there will help you register. And I just don't want you to miss an opportunity to be with us in Chicago for the She Rises Summer Conference. She Rises is going to be incredible. Now listen, let's go ahead and jump into this nugget. My nugget's not going to be long. I got some great stuff going on with me tonight, and I need to hurry it up. So listen, I believe tonight's nugget is going to be about dominion. It's going to be about dominion. And I believe that some of you are exhausted because you keep fighting battles that you were supposed to outgrow. That's right. You know, oftentimes we end up fighting battles that we are supposed to have outgrown. Now, battles are going to come, but it doesn't mean that you have to be all in a place where you never get to outgrow those battles. You know, it's sort of like every season, the same cycles, you know, the same triggers. You got to outgrow these things, and I want you to be ready for it. So, you know, those cycles, the triggers, the emotional prisons, you know, the same warfare, you know, and the truth of the matter is you should be able to overcome them. Why? Because the enemy is counting on your inconsistency. I need you to know that that's how the enemy works, because what you don't confront, it will continue to control. You don't want to be that one, right? And listen to me carefully. Deliverance is not the finish line. Establishing dominion long term is the finish line. I don't want you to be in a position where you can't control this stuff. You will not confront it. If you don't confront it, you're not going to control it. That's why this whole dominion piece is so important. And the fact of the matter is, Jesus didn't die so you could keep surviving what he called you to overcome. Come on, ladies. You got to do this thing. Because at the end of the day, there has to be a moment when you draw a line in the sand as a woman of faith. Yep, I'm a Jesus lover because that's what we do. And you got to be able to say that enough is enough. That's right. My mind belongs to God. My peace belongs to God. My future belongs to God. And I will not keep revisiting seasons that God has already brought me out of. You gotta believe that. Listen, if that resonates with you, I need you to put a number, put 726 in the timeline. 726. Why is 726 important? Because you're going to be with me in Chicago in July 2026. That's why. And I'll tell you this, that's why you got to meet me. Because you got to learn how to stand. You got to learn how to have some war underneath your belt. You got to learn how to break some cycles. You got to learn how to walk in authority. And that's one of the things that we are going to be talking about in Chicago. So when we're there, one of the She Rises sessions is going to address dominion, establishment, and elevation. And I want you to be able to have the tools that's necessary. Yep. Not another emotion, not another church high. This is about you learning how to stand. And I think you saw it a second ago. It's about you learning how to war, because freedom is wonderful, but dominion says, I'm never going back to that again. That's right. I want you to be in that position, and I want you to meet me July 23rd through the 28th. You're going to meet me in Chicago, because if you're ready to stop repeating what almost destroyed you, you need to meet me in the Shy. That's right. Meet me in the Shy. I'm really excited about you being there. And this is going to be an investment that's going to make a difference in your life. Listen, the room's going to be filled with women who are done playing small with their destiny, with their calling, and with their purpose. And I want you to be one of those women that's in the room that I'm talking about. Women that's going to be in that room filled with the I'm done with it. I'm done tripping. I'm done playing small. I'm done minimizing my destiny. I'm done not fulfilling my calling. I'm done not knowing my purpose. You need to be in the room. And like you just saw, registration ends May 31st, and I don't want you to miss being a part of what God is doing. So once again, I'll tell you, She Rises, July 23rd through the 28th. Don't miss it. The QR code is right there for you to register. And you saw that it's going to end on the 31st of May. So don't miss it. Yeah, I want you to go, and I want you to register right now. I want you to go, and I want you to register right now. So you only have a couple of weeks left. Get your time put in with your job and go ahead and do your thing. I'm ready for you to meet me in Chicago. That's what we do. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about this whole dominion and establishing and elevation piece, because it is time for you to rise, and I'm ready for you to do it. Of course, you know, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. I love you all, and I will see you next time for sure. Let's do it. Come on now. Bye.